Hey folks, welcome back to part 4 of the weirdest Discovery Channel show you've ever seen. You know, rocks and birds and cats and ants and bears, all kind of throwing down with spaceships and all that. So last time I had decided to start making production for the big bears, fusion beams and everything, and having a night or two to sleep on it, I thought better of it and decided to, let's see, what's a good you'll do. Actually, this is probably one of my least favorite cruiser colors for blue, but that'll free me up to use the other one later. So we'll do a temporary one. And my thought here, inertial stabilize is a little too bulky. My thought here is basically to get another missile boat going, because we have our Merculites that do 10 points of damage. The Mershans still have class 3 shields, so that's 7 points per hit. So however many racks we put on there, times 7, against the 75 HP their bases have, they should be able to knock off a couple missile bases. And being faster rockets, as you've seen us have trouble dealing with, that should be a good one to, kind of in our skirmish phase too, for fighting off their ships. Because as it is, it's like I kind of joked about this in the Clacon video about not wanting to get fusion beams right when you get them, because they're little, they're you look at that power requirement. They are thirsty like a comedian doing ladies' night. They are it's just not worth it with the until we get some miniaturization with our engines and some construction for more ship size too. See, the cost to power ratio isn't bad, but you just can't fit very many of them on a ship. So let's see where we're at after 8 Merculites. And I want a couple fusion beams. Let's do 2. You can see here too, speaking of, cost and power and space and all that, it's like, look at that. 60 space bucks and 70 space to go from class 3 to 4. Let's do 2 computers. Yeah, and that'll be good. And space on computers isn't bad, but look at that cost. That's an extra 50 BCs. It'd be another 10% to it. So I think we'll just do that, because missiles have a bonus to hit already. And so 600 BCs for a pretty good design. So we'll do a good one for oh, I know. Loaded for bear. I like it. And we'll drop those big bears. Okay. So Sands building missile base is good. Let's do just enough to get that in 2 turns. Okay. Let's see, they could use some people. Do that. And then I'll probably send a couple more to Zudax. I have a feeling I'm going to be losing some from the plague by the time it's all said and done. Okay. Suffer not a cat to live. You'll never know what you'll get. And then, didn't mean to do that. Then we'll just dump the reserve every turn into Zudax so we get that plague dealt with. Okay, I think that's looking promising. Okay, so yeah, max factors is fine. I'll adjust that whenever the people come back in. So all of them had been on big bears, so they should get some loaded 4 bears sent over, and I need a little bit more research. You'll do for now. Okay. Actually, let me see if I can leave that on. I don't want to go down that much. But I know, so this is technically the front. The Mershan can reach the grave from Simius. So I want to get at least one missile base there before our planetary shields come in. And that means let's grab, the den will do. Okay, that'll be fine. All right, let's hit it. Okay, it's just the one looted for bear. And that's actually going to be flying straight to Zudax. That was from the wastes. Yeah. Bump one from you. Actually, you probably need some more. Nope. We are good there. Okay, so transport's flying in, looking good. We will need to fend off the Mershan, so that's fine. I'm making sure we get our, yep. Customers are good, good. Keep that. Keep the money coming in. Money and population. You know, what's incoming? Link says that's no problem. All this stuff is still at speed 1. Once the AI get engine increases, that starts to be a lot more of a risk. And I may, yeah, we'll keep, fortunately we're in scanner range on Fierias. So what I think I'm going to do is just kind of build up ships. And once I see them send their fleet out, probably to attack Spica or to attack me, I'll go ahead and fly past them and hit Fierias. I'm confident we'll have enough to deal with their missile bases, but not if they have their entire fleet parked there too. Nice. And then now I can send transports ahead of time. Hey boss, we got one base. Ooh, that was nasty. Bump that. Okay, we got one more population there. That kind of, yeah, how many did we lose? Okay, well, that actually wasn't too bad. Okay, still on 2 bases. Looking good. As we get more industry, we'll get those bases out faster. Then we'll switch that to there, since the what do we call them? Yeah, the loaded for bears are already on the way to the sands. We'll have our entire fleet there to deal with them, wipe that out, and then we'll be ready to swing past them and hit. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, I think we'll do one more batch of these. Packs are good. Yeah, they're actually quite strong at attacking planets and ships too. Scatter packs are pretty good as long as your opponents don't have very good shields. So then I'll start research there next. Yeah, so I think I'll do those 2, and then that'll take an extra turn. Once so that's 5 turns, right? Yeah, 5 turns. Can I preserve that? Good. Okay. Good. So yeah, the 2 turns there. Then it'll be 2 turns, so 4 turns, because it's relocating. Yeah, 3 turns. So 4 turns. So after this one gets done, I'll go ahead and put that on. Get another turn or 2 of the Panda Expresses. They might have the sands build some too. All right. Show me what you got. So he's probably attacking the planet. Yep. Oh, interesting. Let's see. He's only one of them. About the same math as that. So I can take 1 hit without losing a cruiser, but definitely not 2. So we'll have to see what they do next. Retreat the bomber is kind of worthless to us. Interesting. So that's enough to make it retreat. Let's see. They only have shield 1 on. Yeah. Actually, 1 salvo on a pack might be enough to do it. Okay. In that case, we'll start switching there. And let's see what that does. Yeah, good. Okay. Attacking what I thought. And actually, yeah, might as well do some work. Just in case. And I don't know what they're shooting at, but I don't like it. Yes, that's what I thought. All right. Tore through that. So we'll have to leave the bulk there for 1 more turn. Lynxes will be no problem. Now those will probably arrive on the same turn, so I'm going to leave some defenders there. As a matter of fact, what I think I'm going to do is, because the Zudax is not being attacked, is I'll just go ahead and whenever I send some ships over, I'll just go ahead and send the ones from Zudax back, because it's only 1 parsec, so I can just bop them back and forth to do a little active defense. I'm shame we can't pick up the scrap in the atmosphere like in some of those space games. Okay, so I got more transports coming in. So since we got that sabotage hit on Fierias, I can start sending the transports in now. So that's what I'm going to do. Send them from our poor planets way out in the frontier. Now I'll send something closer. Yeah, because that's take way too long. So I'll send something closer. This is kind of to restock it after we take it with that population cap. Not enough to do any cloning. That's fine. So that'll take a bite out of our research. Was it 8 turns? 8 turns. Oh, both 8. Excellent. Okay. I can't clone anybody there either. I'll have to revisit that because I definitely want to get some cloning in. That's enough to put it back to a good growth curve, but I want to keep that up. Population is your big advantage on poor planets because definitely not industry. Okay, so I'll return to send that stuff over, and then I'll switch to bombers on Ursa. Get a turn of sending those. So they should all arrive at once. Probably the same from Sands too. Probably 1 turn of Panda Expresses. Excellent. Okay. Sweet. And so they're all heading there. So let's see. It'll be 2 turns, right? Yep. So 2 turns to regroup. As a matter of fact, I can actually leave my big fleet here for 1 more turn, deal with this stuff, and then send them over. So they'll all arrive there at once. How many Panda Expresses can we get here? Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. Research still good. I'll take 1 off the den to keep that interest coming. And can we get 1 more base? I'm sure we can. Yep. Perfect. And Zudax. Shake off that plague. Okay, we've got 10 coming. Cap is 85, so we don't want too much going into the overflow there. Matter of fact, with 4 bases and then the constant reserve, I think we're doing good on defense too. So 2 turns there. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident in how this is going to play out. Oh, plus that'll be even better because then after I get the missile base on this turn, then I'll put everything into the pandas, send those over. It should be a nice big group to have all going at once. Okay. So about the same as before. We'll just send the 1. That should take care of them, no problem. Okay. Yeah, as before, retreat the bombers. Okay. And let's just go ahead, and I think we've done all the damage we need to do there. Okay. I'll keep that coming. Yup. That's about what I thought would happen. Nice. Interesting. Silicoids. Okay. That's going to be a terraforming tech. It pretty much has to be. I don't know how they got a hold of Baron that one time. On the other hand, this, I believe, is going to be personal deflector shield, and that would help with the Mershan, so nice. It did not get caught, even better. Okay, cool. Sweet. Did Kitty come up with anything new? No. What am I going to do with the Clacons? Man alive. Oh, and allied with the Alkari, so I got to be really careful about... What I think I might do, actually, is let's see if I can bribe them with something and up that trade agreement. Okay, perfect. Good. Okay. Always tricky with xenophobes. So now what'll happen is if they do decide to flip out, I should have decent odds of getting the Alkari to, actually at this point, probably just straight out declare war on them. So always good to have a little insurance policy. Okay. Waste, good. Let's dump everything into pandas for a turn. And Ursa, so they're already there. Yep, so no point in building more. Let's do... I'm going to start drawing down, because once I take Fierias, it'll be time to start scaling back for... Time to start scaling back for our... oh, hello. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Yep, I had a feeling they might pull that. So that's 3 tigers going after the grave. I'm going to need some packs to deal with that. It'll probably be about 4 turns. It'll be 3 to fly across. Yeah. Okay. What's at Fierias right now? Okay, a good time to attack. Having a tiger there isn't optimal, but it should be okay. Okay, so what do we have here in our active fleet? I think I'm going to... It looks like they're heading for Spica, not for Zudax. See, they have 600 HP, 1 point of shields. Sorry guys, got to do some math real quick. So 6 minus 1, 5. Well, at least multiple of 5. That's easy to work with. So that's 5 times 5, so 25 points of damage per missile. 4x on them. So yeah, each shot would do 100 hit points if it hits. That's why 6 was enough to one-shot them. Okay. I'd probably want 3. I probably want 3 there. Well, there's 1. Okay, I think this is doable. Then another missile base too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, we'll save the day with this. Kind of sucks to take that off research, but you do what you got to do. Okay. So we'll send 1 over. And actually, let's round it out a little bit. We'll do that. Now, Shock Bear is not going to be too useful going after Fierias. Okay, I'm sending those there. Nobody's attacking the sands, so we're safe to do that. You know what? I may go ahead and do that number also. Something with that'll be a good one. That's 5 turns. Yeah, actually 4 turns, because one relocate on the turn it's finished. Yeah, that should do. I think we'll be fine with that. Okay, so pandas, those are flying in. Good. I think it's time to... So we have personal deflector shield, so we have really good odds for going after Fierias. They're what, 6 turns out? 6 turns. Okay, that's going to be enough right there. There's 1 good. Take some off research. Let's just see that from the waste. It's a little too far to be a big contributor anyway. Okay. All right, looking good. That should be everything. Yep, everything arriving all at once. I'm happy with that. Let's hit it. Okay, looks like they are heading for Zudax. And they may be sending both. Oh, hello. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I just have to make sure I've got enough there to defend Zudax. Forgot to send my reserves for a turn. Can I get a second missile base? So it'll have me eating the plague one more turn, or having the plague eat me rather, but not ideal. Yeah, definitely eating into my research, but you kind of have to deal with it. Okay, what do I want to leave here to go hit Fierias? I already have 10 coming in. I'll lose more from the plague by the time that comes in. So 6 missile bases. Link says we should be fine on that one. I just need enough to kind of get their attention, basically. So on all those, we'll leave one pack, one shock bear. We'll do the usual, kind of leave our defensive squad behind. Okay. Perfect. Well, not perfect. I got my fingers crossed a little bit, but Okay, yeah, that'll work. Toss in another squad bear, another ion cannon in play. Okay, so the defense is going. Good, good. Be 5 turns. Yep, yep. Then if Sans wanted to send anybody in, be 3 turns. Okay, so I may have it just join the convoy in 3. Okay, moment of truth. So those guys with the Merculites. Unfortunately, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if it had just placed the Panda Expresses where they were in the composition chart in the middle, you get them firing at the middle. You can move them up. That's usually enough to dodge the first wave. But we're gonna eat that first wave. Oh well. Well, yeah, I don't think there's any way to avoid it. Okay. And then we know he's probably going to shoot at the bombers as well. Okay. This is coming. 1, 2. Darn it. No surprise there. All right. I don't want him to be within range to fire those lasers. Not as much damage as I was hoping, but that's still fine. Okay. Who is he shooting at? Probably the shock bears. No, not bad. Oh my gosh. That sucks. Well, that may... Can I win this without the bombers? Because that will definitely wipe them out. There's no getting around it. Okay, well, I bought a turn. That sucks. Then that's going to wipe them out. Oh, not quite, not quite. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, that was more than... Ouch. You know, there's another unforced error. If I'd fired first and killed it, the missiles would have despawned. Okay, I think we'll still win the day. Okay, then let's go ahead and hit retreat. No, okay, well, it was worth a try. Yep, might as well sit there and take it. I mean, like I said, the earlier the die is cast. Okay, there we go. All right, so I got 45 of those little nuisances. So definitely non-stop scatter packs on them. Okay. Fortunately, they just have speed 1, so should be able to shred them by before they can really change to us. I know it'll be waiting to fire those missiles. Let's see what it does. Okay. Sure enough. Okay. There we go. All right. Oh, okay. One shock bear for all that's pretty good. Okay, so that was just a colony ship that ran away. A Tiger coming in, but that's okay. Yeah, all of our missile bases stayed intact, and I should have one more turn. Actually, they're probably going for the sands, actually, so I'll just be able to route Let's see. Let's send a shock bear, a couple squad bears. Missile boats would be more than enough to take care of any missile bases they rush build. So we'll just kind of add that to our defensive fleet. Then that's looking like 2 turns out. Got 2 packs. Gonna have 1 more. Gonna have 2 more. Okay. Can I get there in 2? No. So no point in really trying. I know that's gonna be, yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. So 2 turns there. 4 turns, and Sands was 3, right? Okay. Good enough. Ooh, geez. A lot of cruisers. So, looking fine. Sands, let's go ahead and get started on, get some missile bases back again. Probably can't do 1 in 1 turn. Nope. So we'll just do 1 in 2. That should be there by then. Cool. 461, good. And yeah, I think it's time to start the drawdown on our military. It was a temporary measure just to take out the Mershan, conquer some, land and territory, which of course we caught the plague, but but especially Fierias was my goal, and we should be in pretty good shape to. I could send that squad early, but at this point, 4 turns out. At this point, I might as well just wait 1 more turn and send those. Just have it join the caravan. But yeah, once we get that, we'll loot whatever they have left. Which, hey, range tech, death spores, which everybody else has, and they're digging me for taking out the Mershan. And then after that, I'm just going to settle in and tech until we get our next batch of stuff, and then it'll be time to start on the battleships, I think. And then if the Klakons go nuts with, did the Alkari have that all along? They must have. If the Klakons go nuts with erratic and I have to fight them, well, that's fine. That makes a choice for me. Otherwise, I need to decide between Alkari and Silicoids. And I have to be really careful there who I declare war on, because I'm already on the cusp of being the next High Council nominee, and I don't want everybody to vote against me. Especially since, unfortunately, Klakwan likes making enemies. All right. Cool. So yeah, then let us gradually start redirecting back into research. Oh, I forgot to send reserves there. They're just going to run. Okay. Loaded for bear. So that should take care of the grave nice and handily. Excellent. Not as many missile bases as I would have liked, but we have ships there. You know what? This may be... Would it be better to get 2 more bases or 1 more, or a base and a pack? And I actually have more scatter packs on a pack than I do on a base. So we'll just see that. Okay. Tech still good. All right. So that'll come back. Send the Sands. Send its squad. That should be 80, I believe. With the personal deflector shields and the fact that we are in fact giant bears, we should have no problems here. But just in case, where did they go? Huh? There it is. Okay. Weird. It's almost a little color bug or overlapping stack again. Yeah, they're definitely going after the Sands. So we'll send our defense fleet over, and 2 turns that'll be enough to get another base. Yeah, I think that'll be enough when they just have the one tiger. Okay, 30 max. Yeah, you can see that they're really they're really burning into their they dumped all their ecology spending to be able to afford other things, and that'll cost you. So 3 turns. Yep, that'll be 80. Fortunately, we're not going to send anybody from Zudax. Oh, actually, no, 7 bases. Okay. Take that back. Do some more. Yeah. That'll work. Get some more research in. Okay, so Sands, that'll have another base. You know, the more the merrier. Let's try to get 2 missile bases out of it, and keep the slow down the military spending. Actually, I want at least 1 base everywhere before the shields come in, because depending on who I end up at war with, every planet is theoretically a front line. So. Okay. Yeah, they're crashing their eco spending to try to get ships out, and it's just not working for them. Okay, lots of asteroids. Well, that actually works out fine because a good chunk of that 2 rack is going to get eaten by that asteroid. So they're actually shooting at this thing first. Well, I can probably avoid most of that. Nice. Okay. All right. We'll wait for it to come out of the asteroid belt. Or it might just not do that. I think it's, yeah, we'll fire 1. We'll at least get some offense through. Ouch. Well, not as bad as it could have been. Okay. Still not going after that. That'll be a nice clear shot. Whoa! So my life flashed before my eyes. Try to evade some of those missiles. There we go. Yeah, for some reason, I guess because scatter packs have a low weapon level or something, AIs don't seem to be too eager to go after them. Okay. All right. There we go. There's a chance I could evade that. There we go. Fairly respectable losses for taking out 3 battleships. And this is probably their last gasp here. Okay. Can we get another base out of it? There we go. Well. Take a break from funneling. There we go. So take a break from funneling everything into Zudax. Looking good. All right. Now, with nothing else coming to the grave, we can send its defense fleet back out. Not going to be getting there in time, but we won't need it. Okay. Have it join the tech. Good. Just take 1 off everywhere and. Okay. All right. I said I was going to revisit cloning. I had not actually done so. As soon as the plague is dealt with in Zudax, I need to pump the shield spending on my poor planets and then try to rush build that with the reserve. Because if you have to wait on the shield and then build bases, your poor planets are sitting ducks. And I don't want to lose them even if they're not amazing. Okay, so those are just flying away to Simius. Man, okay, well, they paid off their, Captain Planet came in. Okay. All right, next turn is the moment of truth. Lovely respawning colony ships. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is an industrial tech increase. Because I know this is just death spores. Tech 7. Please don't get busted, giant shadowy bear. Good. Okay, I have to admit, I probably shouldn't be so cavalier with sending my spies through with a, fairly middling computer tech, especially as the Bulrathi, but it's, it's working out. So, allied with the Cylons, at war with the Klakons. Well, that didn't last long. Oh, I bet they fought over Spica. Yup. Oh man, I wish I could send somebody to watch that. Watch that fight. That was like a juicy one. Okay. So they're gonna hit the sands and do pretty much nothing. One more base, sure. Sure. Draw back. So keep the drawdown. Then keep the research. Kind of annoying I haven't gotten any GNN hits for letting me know how my progress is coming along. Okay. Well, I can expect some losses. So let's get some colonist reserves coming in. Do about. I'm gonna send a couple from everywhere. And they still have to clone, and they're a little small. And the funny thing is, if you send all your population out, it's actually better to do it from the smaller planets. Reason being is that the growth curve is longer on bigger planets, but it's the same number of people. So yeah, you'll have your optimal, 2 and 3, period. It's in a shorter window, so you keep sending them out, and you'll get getting the larger numbers longer. Because as you hit the extremes, it kind of slows down. It doesn't make much of a difference, but just something to think about. Well, or not. I don't think about it. I guess you probably shouldn't either. All right, Mershan. This is your last chance to impress me. Well, I say that and then watch them show up with some, crazy new ship later. Okay, still not shooting at shock bears. Shock and awe bears. Did I lose one? Okay, I didn't lose one there, but I will from that. Unless we finish it off. Aha, perfect. And that should be good enough. Oh, they did put another base up. We'll just have to let our missile boats deal with that. I wonder what they decided to attack. Probably my shock bears. Yep. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and wait. I said I'd need to avoid overkilling planets. I was shocked something actually fired at a pack. Okay. So, Durable combat hand lasers, but I have the personal deflector shields and being Bulrathi. So I am at plus 30 over them. And that leads to the expected results. Death spores. Dodomite, yep. So I got everything. Okay. Well, that is pretty sweet. So got that one. We got Fierias. We've got more people heading there. We'll go ahead and no need to really dump the reserve there. We're doing pretty good. Yep. So we'll do that. Then start on some missile bases and research when because we got some population coming in. Can we get up to plus 2 there? Yes. Okay. And how are we looking on? Yeah. All right. So with that, let's see if we can trade for anything. Then I'll probably try to make peace with the Mershan just to get them off. Let them save their ships for my enemies. Nice driver. Everybody else has it. That is a tech level increase. But I have the hard beam though. Do I want to give them a construction increase? I'll go for it. I may be able to fit multiple mass drivers on a smaller ship and stuff like that. Okay. Oh, plus, I might be able to flip that around and trade that for somebody who doesn't have it. All right, Sharp Claw. Whoa, okay. All right, bro. Heard people in the thread calling him Bird Brain, taking it personal. Battle suits for ARS. I'm actually okay. Well, that's kind of overkill for Bulrathi, isn't it? And these Clacons are doing large numbers of cruisers, but Clacons pretty much never make battleships. And battleships are the only ships that's actually dangerous on. That being said, the AI values that, so I'm going to just hold off and see if there's something they want to trade for more. Because I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who has that. Yeah, I am the only one who has it. All right, Myanmar. All right, we'll wait till you come begging us. That is fine with me. Okay. Oh, not bad, not bad. Of course, none of that's going into our actual research budget, but okay. With that, I think it's safe to actually let's just go ahead and because we ran out of those anyway. Let's just start a large design to bank stuff on. So expensive as we can get it. You always want to max out the try to get the best cost for space ratio when you're building something. So obviously, strongest computers, strongest shields. Do I want inertial stabilizer? Nah, that's like a 1 to 5. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, dead colony base. That'd be a big waste. I guess if I built one of these by accident, just have it go do that. And then that's like a 5 to 1. Most of the guns are 5 to 1 ratios. Anything that isn't, that'd be really good. Nope, not really. Okay, we'll just do the fewest number of clicks then. Okay. Big Bear. So everybody build the Big Bear. Yeah, we'll let that keep doing bases for now. Did it for Ursa. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just have everybody move there just in case. And the Plague, obviously, they're not going to be building any ships. And a Big Bear. All right. Good. There we go. Little tick there. Let it try to finish. That's something I've started doing. Since the growth curve slows down so much, and when it's nearly full, you can get that little bit of eco spending there and actually have it catch up. Okay. Actually, I want to keep factories at around 50%. So let's take that off somewhere else to keep the 600 going. Okay. And everything's heading away from Fierias instead of toward it. And I got my fleet there to hold it in case anybody was coming in to attack. Oh, Spica got destroyed. Down to 10, so somebody must have bio-bombed it, I guess. And it looks like it was like both sides retreated and they stayed in orbit. I don't know what happened. I guess the Clacons must have retreated. The Alkari destroyed it, and then they flew back. I guess that's what had to have happened. And they Clacons. That's really weird. Well, that would be a good time to rush in, but I'm not in alliance range with anybody, and so I'm just going to let the AIs keep fighting over that. Let's see. We do have a report on it. We'll see this one, and then I'll take my people off sabotage. Save the money. Okay, factory's done. Yeah, cloning's fine. Got that. Okay. Put them on hide. And let's bump this to... Yeah, I got to do some espionage on the Clacons. So let's just stick with that. Okay. Yep. Got to be careful. Don't need... so if I get a hit on them, I need to stick with construction and stuff. Okay. Let's keep the back spending going up. All right. Good. Zudax looking good. We have to be getting close to the cure by now, I would think. I would hope anyway. Let's go more people. Yep. Gotta keep that going. Got a puma. Let's see what that is. Looks like it's heading to the sands as well. To my awaiting arms. Lots of bases. There's just not much they can put on there. I guess I might have done a hard beam design. But it'll be shredded by the time it gets close. Okay. +1 is good enough. And then let's try to get some missile bases built. Yeah, good at that. So we get straight in that downturn. Then research. Looking good. So what's up first? Construction up first. We use Zorsham. We want that. Alkari are not even going to be an option until I get the Megabolt cannon. So that's fine. Propulsion, fusion drives, we need that. Man, I need everything. I just need I just need everything. Finally. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so Fierias, who's coming in there? Hey, you trust refugees from Zudax? Send those to restock. Sands is fine. Let that regrow too. Grave is full actually, so we'll actually do. No, we'll send him to Zudax. Zudax needs people. 1,000, nice. Well, in that case, that's a lot. So let's actually bump my Big Bear bank, the Big Bear banking, a little bit. And actually, that's looking good on the shield there. Okay, that's fine. Another 10. Okay, good enough. You know, that being the case, yeah, that being the case, let's just do that. And looks like they're sending somebody back to Fierias, another Puma. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll have bases there by that time too. So construction and the percentages. Let's start on that planetary shield. It is absolutely mandatory by this point in the game to get planetary shields to protect yourself. Yeah, Alkari the Alkari aren't going to be much of a threat to my planets, but I'm not much of a threat to theirs either. 20, okay. Oh, I thought they hit there, so not quite yet. So next turn we'll see what the Pumas are packing. And research went up on its own. That must be Fierias getting more people in factories and contributing more. Oh, plus Zudax, you know, actually contributing. You know, it's 85. Well, let's actually have it start adding to its Big Bear reserve. Get that down to about, yeah, looks good. And then 940. Want to get back to about 1,000, which means probably from you. One from here. Yes, looks good. Man, I do really wish I had a rich planet to start cranking out the battleships from, though. Okay. Yep. Still doing good. So gradually adjust that, and then Then probably just let that get up to about the usual 10-11% or so. Then I'll let it ride. Because Zorsham is very useful, but we don't really need it right now. It would basically just be an upgrade to our missile bases. Okay. Hard beams, Merculites, Death Spores. Interesting. Okay. It does have Shield 3. They've upgraded their shields. No beam defense. Still speed 1. So it's never to get an engine upgrade. But they did put the durable armor on there. That being said, since it is speed 1, we can just keep it at arm's length and just chop it down with missiles. Yeah, which will probably retreat from. So yeah, we are completely fine. Okay. There we go. Okay, Badland hit its cap. Excellent. Oh, got a base up too. Even better. That was nothing, right? Okay, so still doing good there. And they're going to Fierias, right? Let's see, that's 15 coming into Fierias, so probably safe to kind of take that down to, yeah, +2 a turn. Max spending, got a missile base. Oh, 3 of them, okay. What should we send to... Send to do that. Keep them centrally located in case it send anything else to the grave. Man, normally the AI gets really single-minded about what planets it wants to go after, but they're kind of keeping me on my toes this time. Okay. Construction good. Back above 1,000 on research. Take 1. Yeah, we're fine. Actually, yeah, we're close enough to full-on sands that'll be good. So how's everybody else coming along? Fleet strength, promising. Okay. Yeah, we actually left at a pretty good place. Got a council vote coming up. I'll have to see how that goes. Yeah, I have a lot of research to do before I'm ready to attack somebody else. So I'm glad that I got above the 1,000 points a turn cutoff. And it'll be a lot more than that when Fierias is fully developed. Okay, Ursa back to being maxed out again. Good. Man, maybe I should send something over to Spica. You know what? There's no sense letting it just sit there. So let's design a Go Spica 2. And standard colony base. Oh, don't want 2 of them. How about Zudax? Yeah, I don't really need 2 of them. Well, you know what? That's gonna be fine. Let's just go ahead and put everything there. There we go. I had a feeling we had the production for it. And then we will then we'll see what happens. Kind of wish I had the advanced space scanner so I could just see who's coming in once I'm done with it. Okay. You know, that's actually, no, that's fine. Yeah, definitely want to fill that up. We'll have room for 390 factories when it's all said and done. We're almost there. Oh, back below 9. Right, because I had the sands or Zudax do that. So I don't. Yeah, let's just take Ursa off for 1 turn. Then I'll swap them back. Okay, so just 1 Puma for now. Then we got the stack of 3 coming in next time. But as long as I've got missile boats there to kind of, scare them away, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, if you use missile boats purely for this, I would consider that an exploit. But you know, as it is, this is kind of the only use you can actually use them for. So, interesting. This is probably reduced waste 60. We know that is what did I say I'm not getting last time? I think it was planetology I'm not getting. And then that's going to be Stinger missiles though. It's got to be Stinger missile. No, it's probably neutron blasters. Actually, that's neutron blasters, which I no longer need. Let's just do that. Nice. And they had just allied with the Cylons. You confuse this guy for a little. You confuse this guy for a little egghead, a psychic alien that we have not, in fact, actually met. Oh shoot! Yep, I had a feeling. Well, it was worth a try, But you know what? I will keep the Spica there because it's only like 6 BCs of maintenance. So you never know. Maybe an opportunity will open up again, and then I can park my my whole fleet there and defend it. Yeah, if the Mershan actually relent and make peace, I may actually just go ahead and do that. Okay, so do that, and then switch Ursa back. I think it was like about... Nice, okay, that's actually way more research than I thought. Well, we can divert some of that to bases, okay. Would have been nice if it was the Stinger missiles, though, with that new Class 3 shield coming in. Keep the Ghost Spica there. And Sands, yep, that's fine. Yeah, with the bulk of our fleet there, we're pretty much good to go. Actually, man, once I'm ready to build a real battleship, well, I should have a bunch of them just about ready to go, too. Okay. Okay, so that's lots of hard beams. So you definitely don't want to let them get a shot. This is the other thing missile bases are good for. If I actually had to, rock 'em sock 'em robots in point blank range, that would be a pretty bad deal. But but I do not have to do that, especially with the Mershan too. It's like, man, so that's 66 hard beams, average of 10 damage, having shields. So yeah, that's pretty much a battleship vaporized every shot. So once again, move the missile boats in, keep the other stuff back. And this is me using the pressing D to hit the hit button. Look at that. I kind of feel bad. This, by the way, is why I usually do 5 racks instead of 2 racks on my ships, because you just get that staying power in defensive scenarios. Okay, thought so. So I can no longer vote for Sediment to make nice. Okay. Oh. at two, Rocky. Nice. Clack-1. One little vote for Clack-1. I can actually vote for Clack-1 because 2/3 of 36 is 24. I love it when it's easy. I was gonna say, with that little delay, watch Erratic kick in and him immediately declare war anyway. 15 points of planetary shields, man alive, and Zorsham too. He got reduced waste 60. He's at reduced waste 40. I was hoping with Fierias I'd be able to make, oh, repulsor beam. Okay, I got to be careful about that. And he has robotics 4. Okay. So yeah, he will join the espionage club. I need my next economic increase, because then I can start. Because then I'll be comfortable massing up the battleships. Force field is good. What else do we need? We need fusion drives after that. 1%, but 11%. Okay. Megabolt cannons will come in fine on its own, thanks to our Bulrathi weapon tech bonus. You know, and actually with that, let's see if that's enough. If losing that entire fleet was enough to get them to back down. Okay, into the jaws of death. Ride those goofy white battleships. 1,200. Okay, don't need to adjust my spending there. That was, oh, I know what that was. That was the 60% kicking in. Okay, and then Fierias is pretty much with those guys. Yep, that'll be good. Zudak's looking good. Everything's looking good, man. I am pretty comfortable right now. How am I on tech? Let's do a little more. That's fine. Okay. And Zorchum, okay, pretty much right on schedule. 23%. Okay, well here's a good thing. This is why. So I traded for. I stole, didn't I? Yeah. My spies traded threats of stealing their lunch money for Tech 7, and I did not trade for battle suits, and now I don't need to. Zudak's at 255. Okay. So unfortunately, yeah, Silicoids are going for it too. Cylons are going for it too. Yeah, Spica is such an attractive planet. I have a feeling that they are not going to hold it for long, so we'll keep the Ghost Spica there. Okay, well, that is the 1 hour mark. We had a council meeting. We are on the ascendancy, but the problem is that we still have the Klakons to deal with, and I don't feel like taking a win until we can prove we are the dominant force. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to, like I said, the start of the episode, the next one is probably going to be consolidation. You know, all that research. We're going to hit, don't need that. We already got Zorchum, so we're good there. Weapons is already at its, make sure we get to weapons of 1/3 for our favored research rule. Don't need that. We will need that, but we've almost got it. Planetology. So what I'm going to do is we'll grab fusion drives and the megabolt cannon, and then probably like one tech after that to miniaturize a little bit. And then if anyone's declared war on us by then, okay, choice made. But if not, then we'll assess who to go after. If it ends up being the Silicoids, I'll go after their habitable planets while we build up toward controlled radiated. That'll let us take everything of theirs. If it ends up being the Alkari, then we just start getting an assessment on what they've got, try to counter it, and that's what we do. So as always, thank you for watching, and yeah, so he took out, pretty much wiped out the Mershan. Need to decide what's next. So we'll do that next time.